So yeah, today I made the brilliant like Darwinian attempt to open an 18 pack of beer, and I set it down. I used a knife, and there were cans inside, so I slid it inside the little opening, and then suddenly something went, and I just beer splattered in my face because I had pierced one of the cans. Yeah, it went in, and then I immediately opened it and grabbed the beer that was spilling, took it out and literally just drank it all right there as it was spilling out of the little hole.
You stuck a knife in to open the package and pierced through one of the cans of beer. Oh, great!
So I downed it right there.
Yeah, like a man.
Yeah. Yeah, then I took Randy out to dinner.
Took Randy out to dinner.
That's what I did, you know what I mean?
I like having, for some reason I like having beer out of a can better than having it like from a bottle or a glass.
I like bottle beer, but I really like the coldest of drafts, or when they give it to you, the best ones give it to you in a glass already frozen or chilled, so it keeps it cold right out of the draft. Delicious.
I like a cold beer that's in a can, so it's real cold, and crack it and guzzle it out of the can. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was okay. It was cheap. Pabst Blue Ribbon, $10 for 18 cans. Pabst is a good one. I've got a few Fosters left. Those are good. Yeah, they make it in Texas and another place. Well, no, yeah, I think Texas. Yeah. 2 states make it in the U.S., but the company, I guess, is located in Australia, so they don't have to deal with importing costs. Whatever.
Yeah, I bet Foster's. I bet it originally was. I bet it originally was in Australia, but they're like, why don't we just put a factory in America somewhere so we can.
Whatever.
It'll be cheaper to make it and sell it in America. Foster's Australian for beer. Yeah, it's just a marketing gimmick, just bullshit. They make it in Texas, you asshole.
I tried to make homemade beer.
Oh, yuck! Oh, yuck!
No, not yuck. It's just we don't. I don't have a basement to keep it cool enough to ferment it.
Oh, yuck! Oh, yuck!
What I could do is I could get a fridge big enough to hold the whole mixture. And you know, you got to keep it at a certain temperature. It's kind of interesting. It's like a hobby. But if I did it right, it would taste good.
Oh, yuck! Oh, yuck!
Because other people have done it, and it's like a kit you buy, like a beer kit. And I'm not gonna throw out the shit I made, so I made a batch. But yeah, you make it from the, you use the yeast, and they give you like whatever flavor you want, like New England beer, or I don't know, summer wheat, or whatever the hell. And then you put that in there with some custom sugar, and you gotta like ferment it, like, keep it at 60 degrees or whatever for 2 weeks, and then do this for 2 weeks, and then you can bottle it.
Oh, yuck! Oh, yuck!
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but right now I have a batch I drink, and it pretty much imagine getting a glass of beer, opening it, and letting it sit in the fridge for 6 months, then drinking it. It's just flat, nasty soda-like beer.
Yeah.
But it does get you drunk.
Yeah, you go over to someone's house and like you're drinking beers, and then they of course someone comes out with their home brew someone comes out with their home brew that they made, and it's just nasty and disgusting and awful compared to the actual brands you buy in the store.
Yeah, it's hard to make good beer. They have colleges now where you can
teach you how to make beer, learn how to do the brewmaster stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. I think one of the recipes they teach you is Mentos and Diet Coke in the anus. Mentos into her anus, and then he puts the bottle of Diet Coke, put the opening of it, puts it into her anus, and squeezes a bunch of it into her anus, and then pulls out, and then just the fucking the the fucking gas and fizzing that results from the Diet Coke and the Mentos just volcanoes out of her asshole.
Jesus Christ.
That's great. Oh, great.